Hi, Miss Page here from the Seawater Scott Center Too Good for Drugs program. Today we're going to go over Lesson 9 and we're going to get our lesson from the Too Good for Drugs Teacher's Manual, and today we are learning peer pressure. So when you were a little kid, your parents usually choose your friends for you by putting you in playgroups or arranging playdates with certain children they knew or liked. Now that you are older, you decide who your friends are and what groups you spend time with. So, your peers are people your age or close to it who have experiences and interests similar to you. You and your friends make dozens of decisions every day, and you influence each other's choices and behaviors. And this is often positive. As you become more independent, your peers naturally play a greater role in your life. As school and other activities take you away from home, you may spend more time with your peers than you do with your parents or your siblings. So, what is peer pressure? Peer pressure is when your peers try to influence you to do things that you do not want to do or to influence the way you act. So today I wanted to show you guys a video on surviving peer pressure where they have many scenarios, but we're just going to watch one for right now. And I just want to include that responding to peer pressure is part of human nature, but some people are most likely to give in and others are better able to resist and stand their ground. So we're going to watch this video.
Now when my friends want me to go along with something that I'm not sure about, I always ask myself, is it worth the risk? Because before last summer, I only looked at the good side, if I looked at all.
What's up, Nick?
Nate is leaving for leadership camp next week.
That's cool. When do you leave?
Next Wednesday, I'm so excited.
So I'm thinking we need a little end-of-the-year celebration.
Sounds cool.
I say let's meet here Friday after school gets out. Bring some food and stuff, celebrate.
I say we bring charcoal and dogs. Let's have ourselves some barbecue.
I say we bring some beer.
They always do that to impress us. If one guy thinks of a good idea, the other guy has to outdo him.
That's called one-upsmanship, and it's kind of normal. It might just make you sharper or smarter or funnier. It can make the group fun to be with, but it could also cause the group to go too far. When that happens, you may want to ask yourself, is it worth the risk?
There's no way you'd get your hands on any beer.
Yeah, man, how are you gonna get beer?
You're probably right, but I can get a bottle of something. What do you guys want? Vodka, gin, whiskey?
Oh, stop.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my uncle owns a liquor store. He pays me to help him back and unpack boxes. I'm going on Thursday.
I'll bring the dogs and charcoal.
I'll bring the chips and cookies. You can hardly taste it.
In that case,
Now you can taste it. So we had our barbecue and pretty soon we were drunk. Sean and Ryan tried to outdo each other. They both ended up puking their guts up. Maybe if I had puked too, I would have been okay. But I passed out.
What's wrong with Nada? I think she had a little bit too much.
Do you have a phone?
Sure. Who you calling?
yeah, who are you calling?
911. Nada's messed up.
No, you can't call 911. We'll all get arrested.
Look at her. People can die like this.
addresses and phone numbers to get in contact with your parents. We're taking you in.
No fair, man. We were just playing ball.
Yeah, we'll figure that all out when we get to the station house. We have your name.
Ryan Pelosi. Man, is she gonna be okay?
By the time the ambulance got there, I was totally dehydrated and having seizures. They said if Katie hadn't called when she did, I could have died. I didn't make it to that leadership camping trip. I was grounded for the rest of June, all of July. And my parents? Well, seeing them in the hospital when I woke up, that was the worst. So like I said, now when my friends want to do something that I think might not be a good idea, I ask myself, is the risk worth it? Then I decide.
And what if Nada had talked to someone outside her group? Or imagine her parents could see her. Maybe her summer would have turned out better than it did. Nada, Justin, Emily.
Okay, so you saw what happened in the video. She drank alcohol with her friends, and then she ended up passing out when she knew that it was a bad idea. And then the consequences at the end, she was dehydrated, she didn't go to her leadership camp, and then she also got in trouble with her parents and was grounded. So I just want you to go back in what we talked about stopping and thinking. Stop before you make a decision and think of the outcome or the consequences that it may result in. It's not always easy to resist negative peer pressure, but when you do, it is easy to feel good about it afterwards. And you may even be a positive influence on your peers who feel the same way. So I just want to end this off with giving you guys ways to handle peer pressure. So the first one would be to ignore the peer pressure. The second way would to just say no, I would not like to drink alcohol. Third way, a broken record, you can say no, over and over and over again. The fourth is walk away. Just simply walk away like nothing has happened. And then you can also do all four of these in one. You can ignore the person who's pressuring you, say no over and over again like a broken record, and just walk away like nothing even happened. Alright, so that surviving peer pressure was off of YouTube. You guys can look it up if you would like to, but that's all I have for you guys today. What I would like you guys to do is comment your first name under the video and comment something that you learned from this presentation. Have a good one.